what a fight that was. What a fight that was. It's been getting plaudits from everyone around the bare knuckle scene that I've been speaking to. It was an unreal fight. Luke Beamish is in the red corner tonight. Happy to have him on. We were supposed to do a little interview afterwards, after his fight, but there was a little bit of swelling there. I don't know what he's saying in the background. He's probably calling us a knob or something, but there was a little bit of swelling there. We didn't get it done, but he's here tonight, so it doesn't matter that we didn't get it done. Luke Beamish, let's just bring him in, shall we? Yes, Luke, how you doing?
Good, mate. Thank you very much for having me on.
No worries. Thank you for being on again. Appreciate it. James in the comments there. He was on the last one, James. Where were you? Where were you? He's here. There he is, my man Rick. Mate, what a performance. What a fight that was. 5
Mate,
hard-fought rounds.
I'll be honest, mate. I was winning that fight no matter what. There was no way I was not winning that fight, mate. I tell you that. Oh, yeah. Before I start, can I just say a couple of things, if that's
Of course,
okay?
go for it.
Yeah, obviously, I just want to thank me sponsors for sponsoring me through the camp. I want to give a big special thanks to me coaches, Daniel Hartley and Luke and Evan. Fucking unbelievable, mate. Like, their guidance and knowledge, mate, is just second to none, mate. And Luke's obviously one of my idols on the bare knuckle scene. So having him to train you, mate, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? And one other thing, obviously, my dad died towards the end of last year. So obviously that fight was for him. But on the way to the venue, when I was in Luke's car, my dad's mate messaged me, and he just said, your dad will be so proud of you. Give it your best, give it your all, and that just proper fueled me, proper pumped me for the fight. You know what I mean? I just thought, yeah, this kid's getting it now.
Sorry to hear about your loss and everything. I'm sure he was watching down. I'm sure he'd be up there with great fucking pride watching his boy do the business.
Because he was a little fighter himself, you know what I mean? So he would have loved it, mate.
Oh, I bet he'd have been there. He was in your corner. I know for a fact he was.
Yeah.
Danielle, though, like you say, and Luke in your corner. Danielle's so knowledgeable as well, isn't she? She's brilliant.
Oh, mate, the spot on, mate. The stuff that we drill in training, it's proper next level stuff, mate. You know what I mean? And not only that, they're drilling it with the amateurs and that, mate. So imagine what they're all gonna be like, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking that to the amateur game.
Yeah, absolutely. Hard hitters gym.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. Birkenhead. It's an amazing setup that Luke's got down there. Fantastic place. They've done the BKFC tryouts there a while back.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there was a lot going on in your fight. You know what I mean? Like, say 5 rounds of war. There was a couple of, you got a little bit. Was it first round? I think. Did you jump a little bit before the referee said go? And
yeah, because I just wanted to do him in, mate. To tell you the truth, I just wanted to have it, mate. That's it.
Yeah. He got his own back quite a few times by getting you maybe just after the bell.
Yeah, well, you know what, mate. This bare knuckle, it's no boxing, it's no Thai boxing, it's no MMA. It's a technical straightener, I'd say. You know what I mean? But it's a fucking rough, tough game. So I welcome all that, mate. I just think it makes it look even more entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I tagged you in a post on Instagram before about Feldman. David Feldman was saying, it could have been so many fights of the night. Mentioned yours in one of them. He mentioned that man there as well, Paul Venice in one of them.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, Paul.
Mate, that Paul Venice, mate, I'm not even messing. He's the biggest dude that I've ever seen. When we pulled up to the Village Hotel, mate, I was just like, fucking hell. His arms, mate. His arms are that big, like the veins are like fucking hose pipes on his arms. I was just like, wow, this guy, I would not like to take a punch off him.
He's a thick set fella, isn't he? He's a
Oh,
thick set
mate.
fella.
He's
Beast of a man.
huge. Yeah.
But yeah, Feldman mentioned you. He mentioned Kryto as well. Give Kryto a bonus and things like
Oh,
that.
mate, what an absolute warrior, mate, getting up like he did, mate. This is what I'm saying, yeah. It is in the fighting, yeah. Yeah, it's all right going in and getting a spectacular knockout in one round, but that's not really answering questions to your game, mate. It's like, can you go through adversity in a fight? Can you get back up when you've been put down? Have you got heart? How big's your gas tank? Can you go the full 5 rounds? Have you got a big punch output? You know what I mean? All these different factors, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're kind of talking a little bit about this with Dan Vinny, who I've just done a podcast with before. About it's not just boxing without gloves, is it? It's totally different. And you were saying like the feeling for you was totally different. Like you come from a boxing background, but walking towards the ring and things like that, it felt different, didn't it, for you?
Mate, you're like a gladiator going into the Colosseum, mate. It's like in my head, yeah. Like, yeah, in my head, I was saying to myself, this is what life or death. You know what I mean? And it's like when you're in there, yeah. It's like if you switch off at any second, mate, you're getting put to bed. That's it, simple as.
Yeah. There's nowhere. You can't switch off, can you? You've got to be always thinking about what's going on and what you're going to do. And it's the fight game. It's bare knuckle. How did you feel about having your first taste of bare knuckle then in a ring?
I want more and more of it. It's an addiction, mate.
And when are you wanting to get out next?
Well, Andy Bakewell, if you're listening, mate, I know there's a card in October, and I want to be on that card. And just to let you know as well, I'm moving down to lightweight, so these lightweights are in trouble. Let's just say that.
Class, mate. Class. It was. There was so many fights. Did you get to watch any of the fights yourself, or?
Nah, I had to go straight to hospital because when I was getting stitched up, obviously my face was swelled up, and the doctor said you'd have to go and get a face X-ray and that, so I didn't get a chance to watch any of the other fights. All my family and that was there. I had plans afterwards, but obviously I had to get one of my mates to drive me straight home. You know what I mean? Straight to the hospital. But I managed to watch a bit of Brian's fight, but I wasn't really watching it because I was just thanking like all my mates and that came up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
my head was a bit all over the place. I was still high from winning the fight, and like I didn't really know what was going on. You know what I mean? Like my adrenaline was still peaking. You know what I mean? I was just like, wow, what's going on here?
Yeah. I mean, there was people saying that you possibly broke an eye socket, but that's not the case, is it?
Nah, nothing like that, mate. I just had to get my eye stitched, and that was it, mate. You know what I mean? But luckily enough, so I'm ready to go back out whenever, mate. You know what I mean? I just want to be as active as possible, mate, because this sport is like I say, it's like an addiction, mate. You know what I mean? You just want more and more of it.
It is. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it, and it's the place to be right now, isn't it? Bare knuckle, BKFC.
Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, this bare knuckle is taking over, mate. It's bigger. It's on the rise, mate. You know what I mean? Like I look at like boxing and that now with gloves on, and I just think
Heavy sparring.
It's a girl sport, mate. You know what I mean?
Just heavy sparring, that isn't it?
Mate, people they want to see blood and knockouts, mate. You know what I mean? And this is what you're getting in bare knuckle, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It's all action, doesn't stop. You've got it all, like you say. There's people How did you feel, obviously, with your boxing background? Did you work much with the clinch? What did Luke take you around that kind of, in training?
I've watched my fight back a good few times, and obviously the kid, he didn't want to trade with me because I was best than him on the striking part. He was good in the clinch. I'll take my hat off to him there. He was good in the clinch, but if you look at the stats, mate, the stats don't lie. And my punch output was like something stupid, like 245 strikes I did from distance to his like 140 or something like that. But in the clinch, his striking was 45 in total, and mine was 65, I think. So I still beat him at his own game, mate.
Yeah. It was high output, that as well. High output.
Yeah. So that
Paul
just
Venice
says a lot. That just says a lot about my gas tank, mate. I can just keep going and going and coming forward, mate, because I'm fit enough, mate. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Paul Venice in the chat there saying, for me, your fight was one of the best of the night.
nice one, Paul, mate. I really appreciate that because hearing that from you, mate, like it means a lot, mate. Just like off Danny Christie as well. I was blown away. You know what I mean? Just by any comments like that, I really appreciate. I've had like so many comments in my Instagram, like saying you're heart of a lion and all this, but I'm just a lad from Birkenhead, mate. Who, you know what I mean? Like I'm just a normal lad, mate. But I just fight with my heart on my sleeve, mate. You know what I mean?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Was there much chat between you both in the ring? You know, like I say, was maybe catch you with a couple of late shots and stuff, but was there much chat with you?
I can't really remember, yeah, but like he started like I don't know if you've seen, like he started saying something, so I just thought fuck you and just started trying to blow me blood out of my nose at him. I was going, come on then, dickhead.
There it was. It was an absolute war. Like, let's put these pictures up again. Again, I've had to put them in black and white because you're not allowed to show blood on YouTube, but I'm going to post them up. And credit to Dave as well that took these photos. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the description box. He's got a few more good photos as well. That's where I got Paul Venice's photos from as well that I sent to Paul. Mate, caught some great shots. I'm Dave, I'm talking, but you caught some great shots as well. You took everything that he gave you, and in the same respect, he took everything that you gave him as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hats off to him, mate. He's a tough kid, and all respect to him, mate. Anybody who gets in there, mate, I respect, mate. You know what I mean? I know we had a bit of a like back and forth, like at the weigh-in and all shit like that, but all said and done, mate, we got in. We gave it our all, mate. So respect to him, mate, and no one can say nothing less to the lad. You know what I mean? I respect him, so.
Yeah. What did you learn about yourself from that fight?
I just learned that I'm a machine. Nah, do you know what, mate? I just learned that I'm built for this game. I've always known, yeah, that like, but with me boxing and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I can box, but I've always felt like I was always limited. Like I weren't allowed to do what I wanted to do. Whereas
Yeah.
what I like to do is I like to have a proper tear up, mate. I just like to have a scrap and that. Even when like I'm sparring in the gym, I have to get told to rein it in because I just see red, mate, and I just want to bang it out. You know what I mean? So this sport for me is like ideal for me, mate, because I love it, mate. You know what I mean? I love all that shit.
Did it just give you a sense of freedom when you were in there, allowed to do what you wanted to do, fight the way you wanted to fight?
Yeah. I like a war, mate. I don't know how to explain it, mate. It's just another level, mate. That game is just like it's unbelievable, mate. I swear to
Yeah.
God, like can't even explain, mate. It's just amazing.
Danny Christie as well. I'll give you a shout out when he's on his YouTube video as well.
I know, me mate sent me that, and I was just like, fucking hell. I must be doing to get a nod off him, mate. He's the legend of the game. You know what I mean? For him to mention my name, I was just like, fuck me. Like, but I had an inbox off a mad account on Instagram, and he was saying, he was like, heart of a lion. You fight exactly like Danny Christie. You go forward and you just don't give up and all this. And I was just like, yeah, that obviously I'm in the right place. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
finally found me calling in life, and finally found something I'm good at the age of 34.
That's relatively.
It's only took me 34 years, mate.
It's relatively young for, compared to some fighters and things like that. You've got fighters.
I know that's what I'm saying, mate. I'm 34. Yeah, I'm 2 years sober. I don't drink anymore. So I train every day. So I'll have longevity in this game, like all injuries dependent. You know what I mean? Like just like yesterday, I went to go to the gym, and Luke was sat outside, and he was like, "Don't even think about it, lad. Go home and heal up." And I was just like, "Oh."
He looks like the Scouser out of Top Boy.
Which one was that?
I'm not sure.
I can't even remember.
Sure. Are you just desperate to get back?
Oh yeah, I know who he's on about.
So obviously just desperate to get back in there. Obviously, rest and everything and recovery is as important as training and things like that. So do take your time and heal up properly.
You know what it is though, mate? It's like going from intense training every day, looking forward to getting in there and having a war with someone, to like, it's like
Nothing.
What now?
Yeah. I mean, I speak to a lot of fighters about that, because it's like, it's just all that, isn't it? Going up the big thing, then you've got the fight, and then it's almost, oof,
yeah.
What do I do? Every day for the last 2 minutes, I've been sparring and training and doing things, and then now you've got a rest, and it's like you just feel like you should be busy all the time doing something, but
because I've got major ADHD, mate. So me sitting down doing fuck all is no good for me, mate. To tell you the truth.
So you mentioned there quickly about 2 years sober you've been. Was that something that you were struggling with? Is that just something you decided to do to make a difference in your life, or?
Well, what it was, mate. Obviously, I was in the army and I went to Afghan and stuff like that. And then obviously seeing like heavy shit over there, like fucking me mates getting killed and blowing up and stuff like that. So obviously I came home from there, and I just weren't the same person. Just went like down a mad dark path of like drinking drugs and just going off the rails and shit. And then just like, well, it was just a bad time in my life. And then I just I didn't want to fucking do it no more. And then that hard hitters gym opened up round ours. So I thought I'll go there and get back into my boxing for me fitness and stuff like that. And then Dave helped me stay sober, mate. You know what I mean? The best thing I ever did was go in that gym, and now look where I am. I've just fought on the biggest stage possible. You know what I mean? And I think back to 2 years ago to now, and I just think, wow, what a turnaround in my life. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, mate.
It's, obviously Luke's been on the podcast before, and he spoke about his past and things like that. And it almost sounds like it's kind of very similar to yourself. He was in the army and fought for the country and got mixed up with different things and different substances, and and look at Luke now as well, years later.
Hey, that's why I look up to him so much, mate. That I said this to him when we was that weekend before the fight. We were just driving in his car, and I just turned on to him and I just said to him, mate, I said, I know I'm a lot older than you, but I said, I really look up to you, mate, because of how you've like what you've through in your life and all stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Such a nice lad. It's always great to see Luke. I've got a lot of time for him. Got a lot of
Mate,
time for him.
he does it. He's a fucking hell of a guy, mate. He does a lot for like charities around here, you know, for like the local kids and that. Because obviously Birkenhead's like a poor area, you know what I mean, mate? Not many. There's
Yeah, I seen he just won an award recently, hasn't he?
yeah, mate, and it's fully deserved, mate. He's a top lad, mate, top lad.
He is. Talking of top lads, I've just had that sent. Oh, you can't see it. Rick Doherty just sent us a picture of the guy from Top Boy, and it does look very like it, to be honest.
I'm trying to remember what he says in it. Fucking, oh, I can't remember what he says, but yeah.
I'm sure Rick will put it in the comments if he knows.
Yeah,
but mate, yeah, I hope to see you out there again October. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Mate,
I don't think it's been announced where it is yet or anything, so we won't say anything.
I'm hoping to get on there, but all I'll say is these lightweights need to fucking watch out because they've seen what I can do at welterweight, so unlucky.
All right, then. So, is there anyone that you kind of got your eye on in that division?
Anyone, mate. Anyone. I don't give a fuck. Anyone. I don't care what their experience is, mate. You've seen what I can do, mate. So, like, get ready for the war, whoever the fuck it is, mate, because I don't give a shit.
And brilliant. I know you thank people at the start. Do you want to give them another shout out now?
Say again.
I know you thank people at the start of the podcast, but do you want to give them another quick mention? Sponsors or
just thanks to me sponsors, JLBS Construction and FiberSafe. Funnily enough, mate, I went to a few sponsors and that to get people to sponsor me, but they fucked me off. They probably didn't believe me, but you'll believe in me now, won't you? You fucking idiots. You know what I mean? So yeah, and just a big thanks to fucking Danielle and Luke for putting so much time and effort into me, because I've listened to everything that they've taught me, and it's showing in me performance. And also fucking just thanks to Brian Creighton as well for giving me his knowledge as well, on because he's got fucking years of knowledge as well, and he's just a good lad to train with, you know what I mean? When you're training around people like that, you're a product of your environment, mate, so it brings you on leaps and bounds, you know what I mean?
It does. You seem like a good little tag team.
Oh, mate, we got a hell of a team, mate, and you know what? There might even be a few more people coming through, who knows?
Fingers crossed, mate. I've got Kreiter on Friday, so I'm looking forward to speaking to him, because he fought his ass off as well, didn't he? Fought his heart out, like.
Oh, mate, but me and him and Luke, we've got the same mentality, mate. It's just all or nothing, mate.
Yeah.
You'd have to fucking put us out cold, mate, to keep us down, mate, to tell you. We're a hard night's work for anyone, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on your win, mate. And
Thank
I can't wait
much,
to see
mate.
you in there.
Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for having me on.
No worries. You're welcome anytime, you know that. Keep in touch and let us know what's going on. I'll speak to you soon, my man.
All right, speak to you soon, mate.
See you later. Luke Beamish, ladies and gents. Sorry, just messing around with the comments there. Thank you all for being in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Jab that like button, jab the subscribe button. Go over and watch what I think is a relatively funny interview with Danny Christie that I'd done before the show at the Fighter Hotel. There's some more of them to come when I get the time to edit them and stuff like that. But they're good. I enjoyed it. It was very, very funny. Yeah. WBKB Thursday. We'll be back talking to the guys from the WBKB with some huge fight news that got released yesterday. You can go over to the WBKB and give them a follow. Great fight organisation, great fight promotion. That's up and coming up in Cumbria. If you want to fight, we're looking for a 60-kilo fighter. Get in touch. Mitts Up TV. Nice to see you, Martin. Not spoke to you for a little while. Hope you're well, my man. Paul Venice in the chat. Rick Doherty, James Foster, as always. I'm going to go and get something to eat, so I'll speak to you later. Shout out Cloud Competitions, go and give them a follow as well. Speak to you later.